Everyone. It's been a day, 2 days. Baby duty. Then I'm busy. She's crawling now. She's like this little speed monster on the floor, and you gotta you gotta go after her. She finds everything. If you missed a little fuzz on the floor, she will find it. Yes. Uh all these different things that she's doing. I love it. Noticed also, you kind of wonder, okay, what's their character going to develop into, or this or that? Because some traits are just there, if you like it or not. And about a week ago, she would stand up and she would start letting go, and she's 8 months now, and she would let go on her feet and just stand there, and it would, like, for a couple of seconds she'd be able to do it. And then I thought, oh, okay, let's practice that a little. And so I would hold her and say, oh, be ready, ready, ready. And then she'd, yep, let go. And then, yeah. And she must have done that somewhere where she fell. And I don't know if she, bumped her back or something or whatever. And now you do that and she'll just sit down. And I thought, oh, so she realizes she's not quite stable yet. And if she does fall, then, right, yes, she could hurt herself, or it feels like pain. She felt pain or something. And so she's very careful and no, no, we're not doing that anymore. Not right now. I find that really interesting. But also tells me that she has a sense for self preservation, right? That's already within her. 8 months old. Yes, that's good to see. Yes, yeah. Uh, I told that story of that little boy that we fostered. It was a nephew of ours. So, and he got to riding a bike. He's already 5 years old, never been on a bike, so he got to riding a bike. He loved it so much, and he caught on really fast. But he went straight for our car, and I'm going, stop, stop. He wasn't going that fast. And I said, stop, stop. And he just kept going. He's not, no, I'm not stopping. This is too much fun. It ran right into our car. He didn't get hurt. The bike didn't get hurt. But it was like, what's he doing? Anyway, so it was like one of those things where you're going, so that, and then after that, make sure that, this is, and there is an object in front of you. You try to get out of the way without getting out on the road, or you stop. You have to teach him that at 5 years old. Okay. Well, anyway, uh, interesting. Children, so interesting. My son came by last night as well, brought some more food for his dog Hank, and he's getting ready to move out of state, and it'll be a few hours away because he got a job learning how to IT work. What is it now? Some computer thing. And he's really excited about it. It pays very well. He's very excited about it, but it will be the farthest away that any of my children have ever gone. He's 35 years old. And some people, some parents might go, "Oh my gosh, I don't want that." Well, yeah, kind of, I don't either. But I told him last night, I said, "Go, go and experience other things out there. I want that for my children. Yes, I want them to go and experience different things. And if that kind of job can't be had here for him, then he found something that, yes, he wants to go and try. Go, go, please." Of course, then it was, all right, now look, let's make sure we stay in contact, which of course is going to happen regardless. But I'm very excited for him, yes, and he's excited too, I can tell. So, mm-hmm, yes, go and experience the world. All right, we're in the book of Psalms, and Psalm 128, 129, and 130. A song of ascents. Blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his way, walks in his ways. When you eat the labor of your hands, you shall be happy, and it shall be well with you. Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine in the very heart of your house, your children like olive plants all around your table. Now that I really, really like, because it is the truth. Yes? Okay. That's really beautifully said. That is beautiful. Your wife shall be. All right, let's start. All right, blessed is everyone who fears the Lord. Okay, how about blessed is everyone who follows the guidance of the Lord? Yes, okay, who walks in his ways. When you eat the labor of your hands, you shall be happy, and it shall be well with you. It does make one feel good when you work for your own, right? Yes, and know that you contributed to the well-being of your family. Yes, that's just the way it is. Right? Your wife shall be like a fruitful vine in the very heart of your house, your children like olive plants all around your table. That's so beautiful. I love that. How can not every man, okay, I'm not a man, so I don't know, but how can not every man just look at his family, if he has a family, and just be the proudest man on earth? Every man should be the proudest of himself. Yes, in a good way, not a arrogant and conceited way. In a good way, be proud of yourself if you achieved that. And then, of course, what do you do? Yes, you take the best absolute care of them. Yes. Anyway, beautiful. I love this one. Behold, thus shall the man be blessed who fears the Lord, or follows the Lord. All right, I read it how it is in here. I wonder if this is properly translated. The Lord bless you, because again, God wouldn't force any man to do that. That has to come from within you, right? Yes, yourself. Usually, when people do things out of fear, yeah, so then they do what my nephew did, right? Just run straight into a wall, or right, or become, even though they fear something, they also become reckless in a way. Yes, it's an odd one, right? But yeah, well, anyway, it's an odd one, but if one really thinks about it, it's the truth. When you fear something to the point of, oh my gosh, then one starts to make the wrong decisions. The decisions aren't quite right anymore. If you have a healthy fear now, a healthy fear, fear is just the wrong word. If you have the knowledge of something that is in a negative kind of, that is going the wrong way, then that's good. And then one, right, goes in the right direction. But outright fear, right, is not a good thing. That's never a good thing, and needs to be learned to not fear in a way, right? And be smart about when one is around things that cause fear. Yes, could be dangerous, for example. Huh? Anyway, just saying. So fear is not the right word here when it comes to the presence of God. I don't think so, at least. The Lord bless you out of Zion, and may you see the good of Jerusalem all the ways of your life. Yes, you may see your children's children. Peace be upon Israel. It's interesting on how they, on the bottom, pull in Zion and all of Jerusalem. All right, all right, all right. And just again, from what I've read before, this is it's yeah, okay. Yes. When your family is doing well, one would like to have the extended family do well, your tribe do well, right? Yes, that's the extended family, that's our tribe. Then, your town, you want them to do well, your community, and then, of course, the nation and the world. Yes, it does kind of sift out that way. But of course, here again, I think, yeah, it's kind of be pulled in. Make sure that you don't forget your offerings and okay, just saying. But maybe not, because this is actually a really good one. So how about we go just with the good parts? Peace be upon Israel. All right. Psalm 129, a song of ascents. Many a time they have afflicted me from my youth. Let Israel now say, many a time they have afflicted me from my youth. Now we're going right back into that stuff. Yet they have not prevailed against me. The plowers plowed on my back. They made their furrows long. The Lord is righteous. He has cut in pieces the cords of the wicked. Let all those who hate Zion be put to shame and turned back. Let them be as the grass on the housetops, which withers before it grows up, with which the reaper does not fill his hand, nor he who binds sheaves his arms. Neither let those who pass by them say, the blessing of the Lord be upon you. We bless you in the name of the Lord. No, neither let those who pass by them say, okay, you know what? I have great understanding of Psalm 128. Now, Psalm 129, I just don't get that vengeance part, that part of what went through the minds of the men here when it comes to other people that aren't like them. You see, I can't, it just doesn't make any sense. It does not make sense in the way of, where's the restoration part? Yes, I get it. Yeah, that won't beware of some people. But this is literally just get rid of them, right? Cut them away, cut them in pieces. I don't get that. It's so I can't really say much about this song. Psalm 130, a song of ascents. Out of the depths I have cried to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If you, Lord, should mark iniquities, O Lord, who could stand? But there is forgiveness with you, that you may be feared. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I do hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than those who watch for the morning, yes, more than those who watch for the morning. I, O Israel, hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with him is abundant redemption, and he shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities. Okay. There may have been some stuff going on there. I don't know. It goes from just this, right, beautiful in 128 to this real good as a man laid his foundation. Then to fear the Lord because he's going to take care of all your enemies. And then then the pride of being a part of Israel or whatever becomes conceited and arrogant, right? What I say in 128, beware of that. That's not how it is to be proud, right? And anyway, it's difficult to know exactly what it comes up so often. It's like this. There's this really good part, right, of God's word, right, in there somewhere. There is this sudden realization. So waiting for the soul, like here it says in the last one. I'm not getting this in His word, and in His word I do hope. My soul waits for the Lord. Our soul is the presence of God. That's what it is. Our soul is the presence of God. Right? Our spirit is just ourself, yes, and created in the image of God as well. But our soul is the presence of God. That's how I always felt. Right? That's how I understood it anyway. And that is why I've never feel as if God's not there. It's always there. It always, in a way that all I have to do is just turn my head, my mind, my conscience in the right direction, and it's all right there. Yes? Okay. Difficult to understand? Yeah. So that's why I'm not quite understanding waiting for how the soul waits for the Lord exactly, and why. I'm not for what waiting for what exactly. Not getting that either. So anyway, so again, yes, uh, I don't know. But anywho, I love 128. That was a beautiful one. That's a very beautiful one. Yes. My Bible's almost done. It's going to be huge. It just about added on another quarter or a third of the Bible. It's so thick now because of the way I had to fix it. But I love it. I think it's going to last for the rest of my life. I thought about it and how to fix it. It's drying again right now. I used epoxy. I know it's going to work. It's drying again. And then I'm just going to make this into this absolutely beautiful book that hopefully will be in the way that I fixed it, this handmade fixing stuff I always got going on, and hand it down. And I hope that every generation after me, there'll be one person that will cherish that Bible. I can hope. If it's not going to happen, it won't happen, right? I thought about maybe just replacing this Bible when it started to really fall apart and going, man, and how am I going to get this fixed? Right? Yes. I thought I could just get a new one. I could even, I could talk to my daughter and son-in-law and say, I want a hardbound, hardcover one this time. And I'm sure they'd have gotten it for me, even if it would have cost $50 to $70. It would have gotten it for me. And I looked at my Bible. I'm going, no. I have such a relationship with the Bible, with my Bible. Yes, because the Word of God is in there. Yeah, a lot of it is just the word of men, right? But I can also hear, as I said, 128. There are parts in there I absolutely feel that came from somewhere. And it wasn't man, just man, right? Yes? Came from somewhere deeper. The understanding, for a moment, the epiphany was there and it got written down right. Yes? Okay. So, the Bible. My Bible. So I already have this on how I'm going to put everything back in there with the leaves, and I'll have little pockets of where I. Okay. Anyway, I love it. I love me. Obviously, I do, right? Yes. Is that a good thing? A bad thing? I don't know. I think it's a good thing. Right? Yes, you have to. When you're happy with yourself, I'm watching Alone again. I know. It's either the British baking show or Alone, right? And this guy, he's been there, and he's one of the last two. I don't think he wins. I think the other one wins. I'm not sure though anymore. Yeah, okay. And he's had some issues in his life, and he says, I'm listening to my dad, who says that it doesn't matter what happened in the past. Well, it matters what happened in the past. We restore that, but then there is a next day, and there is a next day to do what? To do better. To get to a point where you can love yourself, to be proud of yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's okay to do that. Yes? That is also in a way. To get there, one does become automatically selfless. Yes? All right. And righteous. And fair. And will step in for justice. Yes? Okay. Not however people want to understand that. There's very, very limited understanding of all the words I just mentioned as well. Okay, that's it for this one. May Heavenly Parent bless and protect you, guide you, and embrace you with love, and I will talk to you all another time.